Hey, Exoticals, it's your girl back with another Exotical rant. Guess what I was just thinking about? I was thinking about Kevin Samuels, the late Kevin Samuels, and what he was telling women about dating, love, marriage, and just like your personal image. Let's get right into it. So many things that Exoticals, there's so many things that we can learn from Kevin Samuels. Of course, the 3 Fs, fit, feminine, and friendly. Of course, we can definitely learn that. And I think this is where a lot of girls get it wrong. Kevin Samuels was telling what men really think about women in general. And a lot of women, they were like, no man has ever said that to me. Or I've never heard a guy say that. That's because you don't hear the private conversations men have with each other. They talk about how fit you are. They talk about what type of women they want. Usually it's a feminine woman if they are a straight man. So it's those conversations that he was having in front of women that was triggering women. It's the conversations that he was having in front of us. Men automatically put baby mamas in a certain category. Men are not going to tell you this because they want to get the cookie. They want to get the goods. They want to get you in bed. They're not going to tell you, hey, I just want to play with you for a couple months until I find a girl that doesn't have as much baggage as you. They're not going to tell you that, ladies. That's why I always say, let him talk. You go on a date or you're around a man that you find attractive and he finds you attractive. Let him do the talking. Let him lead the conversation. Get information on him. Do not tell all your business. And I know that's hard for a lot of women if they're well accomplished or they have a degree or they have a job that they think that they're really proud of. They think that men care. FYI, men care. No man has ever asked me, let me see your resume on a date. Or did you graduate college? No man has ever asked me that. Or how well versed I am in a subject matter, dealing with school. No man has ever asked me that on a date, and I've been out on several dates. No man has cared if I was a graduated college or not. They just care that you seem like a fit and feminine and friendly woman, and you don't seem as crazy when they're first getting to know you. Because most men think most women are crazy in general. So as long as you can kind of control your crazy, before you can get the guy you want. Okay. Ladies, this is the thing about it. You need to keep your information to yourself. I know that you have a degree. I know you have a master's degree, maybe even a law degree. I know that you have an excellent resume. You're well versed. This is the thing that is going to hurt your feelings. Men don't care. Okay. And Kevin Samuels was trying to say it to women, and because it was coming from him, a lot of women mistook the information. They don't really care. I've never had a guy question me about schooling or jobs, especially men that make money. Okay. So maybe if you're dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray, they may care because they know that you need to be the breadwinner. But if you're dealing with affluent men, I have never had a guy that made 6 figures or higher ask me about my educational background or anything like that. Maybe because I'm proper, but I don't know. I've never had that happen. As long as you seem like you have common sense, they could care less. So if you're dating, you're in the dating scene, you're looking for a husband, be mysterious. I would suggest you be mysterious. Be fit, friendly, and feminine. Especially, ladies, please keep the fitness in check for real. A lot of women, because of the era we live in, about the BBLs and the thickness, they think that's cute. If you're trying to get a guy that makes 6 figures or higher, BBLs and those long, straight, stringy hair wigs are not going to get the guy. That will get you a rapper or some guy in the hood, but it will not get you an affluent guy because they don't value that. They value natural, healthy looking women. So maybe a size 2 to a size 8 at the highest. If you're in the dating market, and this is gonna, that I know a lot of women are like, oh my God, a size 8 is so small. A size 2 to 8. Oh my God, what am I gonna be eating? Salads, avocados, mushrooms, beans, hummus, nuts, seeds, little grains, like stuff like that, fruits and vegetables. That's what you're going to be eating. I would not try to like date as a plus size woman if I'm targeting affluent men. And I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for saying this, but it's just true. And as exoticals, we have the look, but we still have to have the femininity, the fitness, and the friendliness. So like it's a combination of things. So I know a lot of women, they find it very hard to swallow that pill. Like, I'm thick. I never had a problem getting a guy. Yet you're unmarried and you're unmarried, unsatisfied, and you're not getting to date the guys you want to really date because you're not attracting them. It's probably your weight. If you got your hair in check, your skin in check, you've got your wardrobe in check, it has to be that, ladies. Or it's your attitude. So, I mean, if you have all that in check and like you're not attracting it, it's your energy, it's your attitude. I've been around women and immediately, because of their aura and energy, I'm like turned off from them immediately. And I'm not even a man, but just their how they approach you, their demeanor, it's a turn off. And I'm a woman and I'm like, oh God, I can't deal with her. I'll go to the next line. I literally, one time in the market, I was in the supermarket, and this lady came up to me and my boo, and her energy was off, and I didn't even ask for her help. She was at the wrong machine because I was at self-checkout, and she started like doing something and deleted my whole order, and I was about to check out, and I was like, what are you doing? And then she started trying to, I took all of my things and walked off on her. Like she was trying to start something. I don't know what was wrong with this older, ugly woman, but she was starting to act crazy. I got all of my stuff and like literally moved all the way down to another, self-checkout, checked out and left the store. I had said nothing to her. I was like, this woman is insane. So if I'm, as a woman, can sense that energy from her, I'm sure men that have come into that store can sense that energy. So and then I've met women, like their energy is so masculine. Any guy that's not bi would not talk to them. They have a very masculine energy. They have very masculine haircuts. Most women can't pull off Halle Berry short haircuts. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most women can't pull off those type of haircuts. Your face is just not pretty enough. And this is with love. Your face is not that pretty. So, and a lot of women will get upset about this. Certain hairstyles, certain women can rock because they have a very feminine looking face. They have a very defined and symmetrical face. And that's why they can pull off those haircuts and still look ultra feminine. A lot of women can't pull off those super short haircuts and still look feminine. And that's just a fact. I know a lot of women don't like to hear that, but that's just a fact. So if you notice more women are giving you compliments on your haircut, it's probably not attracting men. And I've noticed this. Like when I've gotten compliments from women, it's not a good thing. Like when I've gotten compliments from men, I know, especially men I don't know, I know it's because I actually do look good. Because women that you know and other women in general do not want to hurt your feelings. They want to keep a cool environment toward you, and they don't want to upset you. So they're going to give you compliments because they're trying to be your friend or be kind to you. So they're not going to tell you the truth. And I saw this firsthand when I went out with one of my friends. A lot of women that look like her were giving her compliments because they look like her, but she was not looking. No men gave her any compliments. No men approached her. But a lot of women, especially those Afrocentric type women, will give her compliments. But she looked a hot mess. She refused to wear a bra, even though she had droopy boobs. She would not wear a bra. And before I actually stopped talking to her because she just had a lot going on, She asked me where to go to get a good bra. And she was like, I think I need to start wearing a bra. And I literally was like, hallelujah. Because I had already told her this. But because it was coming from me, she could not receive it. And I told her, like, hey, you might want to start wearing a bra. Like, when you took that picture, you didn't quite look put together. It made you look weird because you didn't have a bra on and whatever. And she was like, really? And I'm like, really, you know? So don't take it personally. If somebody gives you a critique, a lot of times it's to help you, especially if they're not coming from a nasty place. And you'll know this because you'll just know when somebody's coming at you and when somebody's just really trying to give you a critique because they see something that you may not have caught. And I've had to critique a lot of women just because nobody ever told them. I know one lady, because one time I was working at Ulta, that girly store. And like this one girl, she would come in there all the time. She was super cute. She was another Exotical. And I just this particular day, I just noticed her and the sun had shined on her face and her face was orange. And I was like, I don't know who color matched her with some makeup, but they gave her the wrong color, So I literally I just was like, excuse me, can I just tell you something really quickly? And she was like, yeah, sure. Because she had saw me before. I saw her before. And I was like, I don't know if anybody told you, but in the natural sunlight, your makeup makes your face look orange and it is not flowing together. It makes you look kind of funny in the natural light. And then she was like, really, can you help me color match? Because I was having trouble myself because I didn't have my contacts in. And I said, sure. I was like, definitely, I can definitely show you what will match you. And we can look in the mirror in the sunlight. We can walk out the store and look in the natural light so to make sure it matches your chest and neck. So it kind of just blends naturally. And she was like, thank you so much. Like when I come in here, I never really know what to get. I'm just guessing. And she was like, she received the criticism because it came with love and kindness. And I was just like, and I didn't say it in front of anybody. I pulled her to the side and told her because I wasn't trying to publicly embarrass her. Usually when you critique somebody, that's what you need to do. You need to come take them to the side and tell them in a very kind way. So this just goes to show you how sometimes somebody just may not know. And as a woman, you can correct others with kindness. You can correct other women without getting nasty or having an attitude or trying to publicly humiliate them. And I think Kevin Samuels, because he was trying to get a lot of views, sometimes he would just go off on people because they would be so outlandish. Some women saying she's a 10 when we can clearly see she's a 4 or below. Some women saying that she can get anybody she wants, but yet she's 40 and still not married. Why haven't you gotten anybody after all this time? Stuff just doesn't make sense. And I think sometimes because of a lot of pressure on women of color already, any type of criticism can be taken as negative. And as Exoticals, I don't want us to take that. I don't want us to, if somebody critiques us, to think it's always negative, or somebody to say, hey, I think that color may be too light on you. It's washing you out. They may just be observing what they see. And I even have gotten my makeup wrong before. And another Exotical, an older lady, I was walking through the mall and she said, what color do you have on? And I showed her my makeup that was in my little purse. And she said, come here, let me just show you this real quick. And we were she kind of swatched me with another color that was more of a honey undertone, and it was more warm, and it matched really better than the one I had. And I got that one, and I did my makeup with her because she kind of helped me do my makeup in the mall, and I looked 10 times better. And I'm glad she pulled me to the side because she's like, I wasn't trying to be critical of you, but I saw you on the elevator and the light that was shining on you, it made your face look weird, whatever you had on it. And I was just like, oh, thank you so much. Again, this was like around the time when I was first starting to get into makeup. So I did not know. And she didn't come at me like nasty or nothing. She came at me just like, I'm just trying to show you something different so you can kind of blend your colors and know what colors work with your face. Again, I'm glad she did that. I'm glad she did show me how to match my face when I go into like large department stores. Because again, this was like one of those fancy department stores. So I'm glad she took me to the side and showed me what to look for to make sure it matches my skin color, no matter if I'm lighter or I'm more tan. So, ladies, Kevin Samuels had it right. In order to level up, especially in the dating market, you have to be fit, friendly, and feminine. And a part of being fit is like getting foods that really nourish your body. It's not just dieting, yo-yo dieting, not eating, but it's getting foods that nourish your body, like a lot of fruits and vegetables. You'll know what your body likes. I love mushrooms. I don't even have to eat meat, but if I have mushrooms, I feel full. Like I can like use mushrooms as a meat replacement. I don't do all of that, those fake meats that they sell in the store. I use mushrooms, and they have so many different type of mushrooms that you can get, and they're delicious. I also do like a vegan protein shake. But I do vegan sometimes, or I do organic meats. But ladies, again, it's more hard to be unhealthy because you're always having to deal with stuff relating to your health because you're not eating well. It's easier to be healthy because you wake up and you're ready to go. Your body's ready to go. You feel well nourished when you take care of yourself. And just being feminine. Some women have been in households, and us as exoticals, may have experienced this, been in households where we cannot express our femininity. You have to get out of that. You have to take care of yourself. It's nothing wrong with taking that extra time out, exoticals. It's nothing wrong with that. Being friendly. What does that mean? If somebody smiles at you like a guy in the grocery store, smile back. If you are across the room and a guy is staring at you, smile. Just little things like that, showing that friendliness, can get you a long way. And people are not, I've had guys like literally in the mall buy me my shoes, like literally, just because I had a nice attitude when they came up and tried to talk to me. And I would be like, really? Seriously? And they would be like, yeah, definitely. Like, I just like your aura. You're like a really cool girl. And I would be like, oh, that is super nice. And they didn't want anything from me. They just want to do something nice for a pretty girl. Again, ladies, get yourself together and listen to some of these male channels. I know Kevin Samuels has passed, but like he had a good message. I haven't found anybody's message that was more on point thus far as him, but I'll put some people in the comments if I do find some people that I can relate to. But again, most men will try to tell you what you want to hear because they want to sleep with you. So I would get advice from a man that does not want to sleep with me. Maybe a stranger. But how people react to you, especially men, tells you on your dating roster or your dating in the dating market where you stand. Again, ladies, just like my last video about Demi from the UK, you don't want to be the exotical that the guy settles for, but is really lusting after the girl that's in shape. So take a Kevin Samuels, his motto, fit, feminine, and friendly, and go with that, exoticals. This is your girl back with another exotical rant. Let me know how you ladies feel in the comments. Bye.